I want to advise you today to avoid the miser. Hello, I'm Eddie Lawrence, and here's today's devotional thought. Proverbs 23:6 says, "Do not eat the bread of a miser, nor desire his delicacies. For as he thinks in his heart, so is he." Eat and drink, he says to you, but his heart is not with you. The morsel of bread you have eaten, you will vomit up and waste your pleasant words. Wow, that's pretty tough stuff, right? There's something about being a miser that it gets a hold of a person and just ruins a lot of stuff. The Bible says that the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. Yeah, you can use money to buy stuff and do very sinful stuff. Yes, the pleasures of the world, etc., sinful pleasures of the world. But the miser, he thinks his gladness is in his grip on his money. He wants to have it, and he doesn't want you to have it. He wants to have it, he's selfish, and he doesn't want to share it. So the writer of Proverbs is saying, don't eat the bread of a miser. He may tell you, eat and drink, but his heart is not with you, and what you eat you'll vomit up and waste your pleasant words. So in other words, avoid the miser. And listen, not only should we avoid the miser, eating the bread of the miser or desiring what the miser has, because if you knew what the misery the miser possesses, you wouldn't want all that stuff if you had to have all that misery. So many people that are extremely wealthy have died very miserable souls. Now, I believe that wealthy people can be very godly and be a blessing to the kingdom when they're seeking first God's kingdom and his righteousness. And you can have only 2 nickels maybe to rub together and money still have you in its grip. Sometimes it's not so much about how much money you have, it's how much money has you. Well, the miser, it's about the money, it's about being stingy and selfish. He's not saying don't be frugal. He's not saying don't be wise. He's not saying don't be cost conscious. He's saying don't you let what you have, your possessions or your money, to spoil the generosity that should be flowing from your heart to other people. Because selfishness will get in there and sit on that throne and refuse to scoot over. Avoid the bread of a miser. Do not desire his delicacies. For as he thinks in his heart, so is he. It goes to the core of who he is, right? So, let's keep this in mind. Let's not only avoid the miser, but let's not be miserly. Let's be very generous. God bless you. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you have a great day. I'm heading to church here in a few minutes. I hope you are somewhere as well. Have a blessed day. Thanks for sharing this post with other folks.